can go into recovery, but it's the actions when they're on the substance that substantiates what sort of kids you've got in recovery too. It doesn't mean, oh, they've stopped taking the drugs, the moral compass has just went bing, full compo again. You've got kids on the crack that have never robbed an old woman of her handbag. And then you've got cracks who have. You've got lads that have never kicked the neighbour's door in who lives next to their mother's and their mother and the mother's neighbour. You have. Do you understand? So you need to get the context of where I'm coming from. You've got dirty, dying, horrible, nasty, rotten smackheads that used to rob pensioners in the streets. Used to snatch handbags in the streets. Drag women across roads while they're clinging to the pension. It's what you're dealing with all these that are coming at me. You're not dealing with the kid that worked all his life and ended up on the coke and then on the crack and went on a mad one when in recovery. He's still got his morals through the roof, the kid. These are rotten. Rotten. These are like the first breed of crackhead and smackhead, and you know what they were like, don't you? All of them, straight up. And they've been smoking crack as if it's coke. Now, the stalker and that smoke crack like it's coke. Not lying. This isn't me fibbing. If Tinhead was honest, he'd come out and tell you the pair of them have sat there on the pipe. They're never going to be honest though, are they? Tinhead might be. You know when you've got to rage and cokeheads, the tolerance for that shit stops eventually. They end up on the pipe. Just like they cut the, what they end up doing, they start putting coke in the things, in joints. And then before you know it, they're putting crack in joints. And then before you know it, they're on the pipe itself. These dickheads, they'll go into events, parties and shit, where you've got 45-year-old millionaires on the pipe smoking crack. Do you get what I'm saying? It's normal to that circle they mix with, you know, the adult sex parties and shit. Don't know about Tintin attending any of that shit, because it was before Tintin was on the scene. Tintin's nothing to do with that shit, do you get what I'm saying? The stalker was involved with all that shit before I exposed him and he got kicked out of it. Anyway, it is what it is. He's just a weasel, and I'm well within my right to speak on that for what he's tried to do to me. You've seen the videos. He tries his hardest to get these deleted. Now, if I had a platform with 20,000, then videos would be deleted instantly. Pure warning to them. But because I'm below the 10,000 mark, they've got a bit of a run. That video there where you're seeing him calling me these horrendous things, writing me man off, writing the family off, that's like 6 weeks after the Kinnans tried to shoot me dead. And it's completely untrue. Completely untrue. Everything he said in that is just character assassination. That's what it was. Overnight ruined the message, that shout. Overnight. And you expect it to, don't you? Think about it, lad. Think who he was mixing with. He was mixing with the Moors and all these fucking rats, all that bloodline. That's what he is, basically. He's just been doing mad shit all fucking for years. I just love to grab him. I've waited for 8 years, you know, to just bump into him, but he's always running around out the country. Comes into the country, he doesn't come near me. Scream's a good one. He's only got to drive an hour from wherever he is when he lands in this country. Just never, ever, ever. He's never, ever going to be able to confront me. Ever. Never. And he knows it. Especially now. Doesn't matter what weapon he's got in his hands. Honest to God. He's not dangerous. He's only dangerous to nuggets. He's only dangerous when he's coming up from behind. This is what I'm saying. He hasn't got the kick your door in mentality, the boys. You get what I'm saying? Some of you boys don't know what I'm on about. He's never done a robbery. He's never been on a mission. He's never had a serious chase off 5-0 and fucking had to do madness to get away and nothing like that. He's not one of the kids off the streets. He's not. Do you understand what I'm saying? Wherever he was, I don't know, but whatever made him what he is, it's definitely not the streets. Yes, Bagsy. He's fucking horrible, isn't he? Look at him in the raw pictures before he's had his teeth done and that. So that video is 218 and it's unfiltered. That's him, unfiltered. His teeth fucked, everything's fucked about him. Now his teeth are bright white, he's had all his shit done, so he looks half better, doesn't he? But he's always been that disgusting little fucked up rat that's on the coke from Thursday to Monday, chatting shit, doing what he can. Do you get what I'm saying? Doing what he can to get money for his fucking party and the weekend and the shit like that. He's a full-blown mess, mate. Full-blown mess, mate. A mess. In every way. Doesn't matter if he's got money in his back pocket. He's got no home, has he? He's got nowhere to call home, has he? There's nowhere he can go and put his head down feeling safe in the United Kingdom. Otherwise he'd be here doing it. Trust me, if he could just be normal in the UK, he'd be here in the UK. He'd be in Sefton Park if he could. He'd have an apartment in Sefton Park. He'd have an apartment somewhere. There's reasons why he's not. You know, is something about to come out? Or he's just a shithouse. I think something's going to come out. I reckon the media are just challenging without anyone knowing, going through the courts, trying to get the identity of this other bulger killer released. They're not going to give up on this. And with all the public fucking outlash that he's created in the last few years on it, especially in the last year, that must push. It must strengthen the young boy's parents' case to get the identity flushed. Because imagine that is him. Imagine that's him. Wow. Imagine that's fucking him. And the feds have known. Because look, I've reported him to the feds, you know. The stalking he was doing to me and the allegations he was doing to me, and the feds were just closing the cases. I was going, wow, if that was me, I'd be going to jail. Major threats to kills. You've seen them. You'll be... See that one in 218? That's the first threat to kill. You weren't reported for it or nothing. But you get what I'm saying. If I'm doing that across social media to anyone, I'm fucked. You've never heard me threaten to kill anyone directly, have you? Fuck that. You get nicked and charged straight away the minute you do that. There's a reason he doesn't get nicked for this shit. Just get shot dead. It's weird, mate. It's fucking scatty what's going on with him, mate. Honest. Imagine it's him now. Let's just think about how fucking mad it would be if it came out that he was that child killer. Imagine that. I can foresee that, you know. seriously, and this again, a lot of people go, he's just hating. Fuck that, you don't hate no one with that. You're a fucking scumbag if you're just trying to hurt someone with that shout. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't put that on no one. Doesn't matter what you've done or what enemy you've got. You don't put that on no one unless there's something that's substantiating it. Simple as that. To me, there's too many indications that substantiate he is that suspect. Too many. Just too many. The shit that's coming out of his own mouth. There's too many indications in there. There's too many slip-ups. Done 17 years. That's just another one in a long line of them. Similar age, similar looks, similar hairline, similar behaviour patterns to monsters, manipulative, obsessive, possessive, violent, hateful, aggressive, emotional, depressive. He's got the fucking lot. He's got the lot, mate. Honest to God. The way he speaks to women, the way he snaps into violence straight away, bam, this is all like... And he will get extra leeway when it comes to breach of conditions, and there'll only be serious breaches for him. You know, real bad ones. You know, he gets nicked with kiddie porn or something shit like this. Other than that, they'll just keep on. We can't jeopardise, and we can't just keep him out. But if he does something seriously wrong, breached, and he might cover it with a mad offence. Cover it with some little shit offence. Because how long's he been on licence? He's not on licence now, is he? Licence now, is he? Licence now, is he? He can't be on licence still in. So when he's chatting breach of licences and all this, he might be on a breach of bail again, if he was on bail. But other than that, lad, there's no way for police to be looking for him. There's no reason for him to be getting looked for. None. Got all the cases kicked out, didn't he? So there's no... It's like... And every time he goes on his toes, the minute he gets back, police take him in. Every time he gets back, police take him in and release him. And it's like he creates a story, I'm wanted for when he's coming home. So it gives him the legitimate excuse for why he was nicked and brought into custody and then released. He's done that every time. Let's see if he does it this time round when he comes back. Because if you notice, he's got to come back every 6 weeks or 7 weeks, hasn't he? If you look at the cycle of events with him, he pops back into the country every so many... and then fucks right back off, and that's like he's got to come in, sign some documents and get off. Anyway, I'll leave it with yous. You know me, it is what it is, like. I was sitting back, just couldn't be arsed with him, letting him do his thing over there when he thought I was cancelled. The only reason I started speaking on at that time is because he was bullying all these little helmets over there, weren't he? That Corey and all these mad people getting their houses smashed up, D&B and all this shit. So I got dragged back into it and put him down and distracted him from his tactics over there. And he just left all them alone, come at me, and then started making them or encouraging them, Corey and DAB, all them to come at me. Fucking horrible thing. Yes, T. Malachla. So fuck them now. He's just a wrong'un. Full-blown wrong'un, Sam Walker. Honest, full-blown. He's defo cooperated with the police in the past, him. Defo. There's something definitely wrong with him. And this isn't like again, I've got to reiterate it because you think I'm just being poisonous. I just say, listen to me right, and listen to me. This is how I am. I've never been a horrible bastard, okay? If there's a problem with me and you, there's a problem with me and you. I am not going to start trying to get you fucked up with a crazy, horrible, horrendous accusation like being a bulger killer. It's not me, ever. Just not me. It's not happening. I know what it's like to get accused. He accused me. I know what that does to you. I'm not lowering myself to his fucking standards. Do you get what I'm saying to you? He falsely... The receipts on this platform, go and see it. It's the first I've ever fucking seen of him. The rest was messages. That's the first time he's popped out 2 months after the Kinahans tried to kill me. For 18 months he never said shit. He got jogged on, told straight. The minute he thought I was down and out because people are trying to kill me and I'm not retaliating. The data there on the receipts, just go and look. Go and look on my platform, right? Now, when I put a few things up, you'll see the shooting, what the Kinahans done on the 18th. And then you'll see a video of him running his mouth off and posts that he's put up, and you'll see the dates. And you'll see the first date in 2018. It was within 6 weeks of the Kinahans trying to shoot me dead. 6 weeks, then he attacks me. He comes at me then. It was obviously a Kinahan thing, do you get what I'm saying? He was obviously put on me, because I survived the shooting and came out even more vocal, screaming about them more. He never tried to kill me at that time. I went vocal on the Kinahans at that time, mate. I went vocal on none of them at that time. You know, you had some little dickhead called Liam Cornett, Liam Carroll, Liam Lowe, whatever you want to fucking call him. He cut me nephew, who was 13 years old, and told me nephew to tell me we're the kings of Europe or some shit. I've only just got off licence. I'm not looking to tap into nothing. So I'm looking to get him. I'm chasing him down. I'm pulling up on his uncles, sort this kid or he's going in a coffin. This is what I'm telling his uncles, what I'm telling Ryan Lowe and Lee Carroll to the faces. I'm sitting them all off. I'm letting them know you need to correct this, because I can't be arsed getting lights off. He couldn't function the way he wanted to. Why? Because he's a shithouse. He's coming on my estate with Chrissy Farley. This is only 4 years. He's coming on my estate with Chrissy Farley. Chrissy Farley's nearly 60 years old. What the fuck are you even doing getting involved, you dickhead? So it was just obvious. And then he's bailed. And he's cried to them, his employees. He was running around Liverpool doing mad shit, controlling tons of swag, shifting it for the Kinahans and the Burns. Now I'm in the area. Everyone's thinking I'm trying to tap into graft. All these are shitting themselves. That's why he tried to kill me. Ignore you, Willie Moores and all these dickheads. They just all jumped on the bandwagon. Most of these little dickheads, your Tills, your Kellys, all these fucking helmets, your Joey Kids, your Dougie Joyces, they all jumped on the bandwagon when it fucking hit me at full pace. They all jumped on the back of it, started screaming, "Wee, we just hit Darren." You know, clickbaiting the fucking life out of me. When you think about fucking the suspect, there's too many indications that he's not willing to clear up. And there's a reason why he's not willing to clear up. Sam Walker, the stalker. I call him stalker because he's stalked me since. Let's think about it, right? He puts himself out there like this big gangster. he puts himself out there like he's this big dangerous knock. He flashes guns on screens, cuts nuggets up from behind. So he's impersonating this big solid gangster. No big, well, gangsters will, because they're all snitches. But you see thugs, you see any kid out there that's got a thug in him, would not allow the stigma of being the James Bulger murderer to get anywhere near them. And if any one of them, me included, half of yous, most of yous, the lot of yous actually, the first thing you'd do, if you could, was prove everyone fucking wrong, wouldn't you? He hates the fucking bones of me, and I've been screaming for 3 months solid, longer. Get your previous convictions out so you can prove you're not the killer of that kid. Why hasn't he got them out? Why doesn't he want to prove me wrong? I'm sticking it to a mast. I'm sticking it to a mast, and I've been for months. So why doesn't he want to prove me wrong and just get them out? There's reasons why he's not getting them out. You've got to look into more. You've got to try and see more into what he's not doing than what he's doing for his answers. Think about the dynamics I've just put to you there. If you're so-called one of the fucking boys from the city, and half this country, it's not, ignore Liverpool a minute, you've got people from up and down this fucking country suspecting him of being Robert Thompson. And he knows the suspicions there. And he knows by his comments and the fact that you've got people in Newcastle, Glasgow, London, Birmingham, all over the place saying, it could be him. Look at this, look at this. You'd clear it up. You can't run around with that stigma. He left the country because he can't front it. That's why. It's why he's going to Cambodia. It's why he's going to Vietnam. He's a big fucking gangster. Why isn't he in Marbella? Why isn't he in Benidorm? Why isn't he in Dubai? Why isn't he in Ayia Napa, Greece, Germany? Why isn't he in the Dam? Why is he in fucking war-torn countries where it's easy to abuse kids and no one will say shit to you? Why is he there? Think about it, mate. Why would you want to be penned up in some shithole when you can be penned up in some palace? There's reasons for these moves he's making. He can't go to certain places because he's dead in a flash. Yes, Angie. So fucking, I keep on saying fucking, but it's just one of the things. You see, I've done a thing on English. See the post I put on English? Just all truthful. It's not, I'm not lying. I'm just having my shout now before the 21st of June. I'll give them a headshot each and then won't mention them after that. My new 10-year plan starts and they're not involved in it. And they're gone like that. He's like the wind out of my bum cheeks. He's like the wind, the one that smells. You can tell by his teeth and his dirty gums. You can tell by his lips that he's licking bums. You can tell by his name. Diddle-oo. Anyway, get out, you little skid mark. I must say, my farts have started to come back on form. Now I've started getting my diet back in place. They're starting to like fulfill the purpose of flatulation. Like when you flatulate sometimes it's not really meaningful. There's no purpose behind the dropping of wind. Like, it's pointless farting like this, isn't it? You don't get the vibration from when you're farting like this. And when you fart like this, gives you a well better feeling than when you fart like this. You just feel there's something fucked up and wrong when you're farting like this, don't you? You question yourself and everything, don't you? You start thinking, shit, something's wrong with me there. But when you're farting like a pro, doing triple bursts on rehearsed and shit, 3 different flavours in one drop, bam. You know, I haven't been violated just by the way I fart. Anyone that's been violated up the back passage in any way, whether it's pegging off your bed like a fucking homo, whether it's plugging a phone every day in jail like a fucking homo, whether you're taking up the arse like fucking hacking at a beaky like a fucking homo, your farts won't sound like that. Just won't sound like that. Why? Because the poor have always only had a 15-minute city.
Particularly for so many families who already feel they're living.
All the conditions that are going to come in
As I say, it's not just
don't affect the poor.
or air flight that's affected. The sun is saying that
Only affects the rich.
rationing of their use of
Yeah, so
phones and then
the people with the cars that can float round the city and float up there and go to Manny and go
the networks
where everyone's shopping. Not no more.
not getting fertilizer.
Them poor people there, the first they've walked is fucking
One of the byproducts
10 minutes down the road and back.
comes from the Gulf region.
Never been out of the country or nothing. Never been out of Liverpool. Loads of them. Loads of us.
Goes up against consumers too. But the focus on holiday plans, partly because the German
Loads of us, loads of us haven't been. I don't like.
1,000 flights
Loads of people haven't been out of Liverpool. Haven't even been off the estate they live in.
cut costs.
You've got kids that have never been to town.
From the European Commissioner for Energy.
Unfortunately, it's very likely that
You just don't realise that's happened to you.
flight cancellation
Because you've always been in that big box you've been in for years and years and years. So it's been easy for them to condition you and have you behaving
for quite some time. Because
the way you're behaving.
structure has been ruined, so
Dormant.
it will take years to rebuild. And this means that for
Even them people that run 5 miles
we would see much higher prices than we had before this crisis.
in
What
the
we're trying to do is
in the
we can to prevent
in the like
but even
in the bigger picture of things.
uh,
They've moved the fucking skin.
it's not there.
Yes, and the EU Energy Commission.
We don't move. It's weird if you don't. Yeah, look. How can you explain it?
Iran conflict. In the meantime, this is the response of the UK government. Tried to make some reassuring noises. The airlines, they said, are clear that they're not currently seeing a shortage of jet fuel.
You see
Aviation
on the ground.
in advance, and airports
You see on the floor with us.
bunkered fuel to support their resilience.
When we run 10 miles,
Fuel supplies
we think it's like the length of a lace,
operating, and certainly Adam, you were saying the word currently right at the top.
when in reality it's the sellotape on a lace.
But the suggestion certainly has been.
Does that make sense to you?
It could start to get really quite difficult for jet fuel specifically.
Yeah, it's also interesting that the government commending the airlines for
Yeah, so look,
fuel
when we run a 26.5 mile marathon, right,
decision not to finance, and so we have
we think it's this long,
supplies in reserve. that
Right.
other countries
when in reality
Dorothy,
it's this long.
absolutely one of the very lowest in the world.
So when you think you've drove 2 miles to the shop in your car,
In terms of
you've moved
fuel, they have about 6 weeks, we're told, in
nowhere,
but actually what
nowhere. You won't be able to tell with the human eye that you've moved.
will be fine, we have to assume will be far
You know, in the bigger picture.
So even if
Am I right? So we don't move anyway.
we may not be able to,
We don't move at all. It's like we're little fucking.
the holiday
It's like we're just clusters of energy in a battery pack.
well, we know that inflation went up as well, didn't we?
That's what it's like.
0.3%, driven largely again by petrol and diesel costs.
But we don't grab. If you know the way we look, so you know the way we look at an ant's nest.
Of the straightforward moves, the signs there certainly not good today.
You know when you look down at an ant's nest,
On three shares.
there's fucking trillions of them all small working for the Queen. Roadworks, this, that, da, 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 da. It's what we're like.
Well, these then are
We're giants to them, and there's giants watching us like we watch them.
then seized by Iran. As things stand, Iran is blaming the US blockade for lack of movement towards peace talks. The US
And I reckon ants. Everyone says monkeys have got more similarities to humans than anything else. I think it's ants. Monkeys might have the features, but everything else, it's ants.
They have turned out to have far greater power than
Ants are stronger
seems to have.
than anything on the planet.
And as several of the papers make clear, they are still
When it comes to body weight ratio, ants are the strongest things on the planet.
keep the Strait of Hormuz.
Serious? There is not another thing living on the planet that can carry
The immediate problem
8 times its own body weight.
is the decision to blockade Iran.
An ant can get 8 ants on its back and walk with them and get off.
On Iran not getting
There's no other thing on the planet can do that.
up to the point that its tanks are full, and therefore
How about
shut
that?
down on
Did you know that?
That will put pressure on Iran
Yes, Maze.
to come to negotiate.
Did you know that?
But of course, Iran has
What's fact that?
saying, well, we're going to be blockaded, no one else is going to get their oil from.
The ant's the strongest thing on the planet. Why? Because it can carry multiple times its body weight.
Attacks on ships in the Middle East since February.
Let's look at the strongest things that you think's on the planet. What a rhinoceros.
Sanctioned and Iranian-linked tankers in
That's
and
the
out
powerfulest thing on the planet, isn't it?
A company called Vortex,
What do you think of the silverback?
analyses, global energy and freight markets.
I think it's a rhinoceros.
The US imposed its blockade.
A rhinoceros can't get one
It
on its
had
back.
19 outbound and 15 inbound movements.
A silverback
Six of the outbound movements
might be able to carry 2 of its kids.
with Iranian crude representing about 10.7 billion barrels. So it's not an entirely
A 25 stone human could probably carry
as we know for the global energy market, which impacts
12 2 stone humans.
Talking about daily conversations with the White House about fertilizer prices.
Do you understand what I mean?
To American
Anyway, so when we look down at an ant's nest,
food inflation. So as the
it's like
government deals with the ongoing
dimensions, isn't it?
with the Mandelson betting scandal, next week's
That's what dimensions are, basically.
Chief of Staff Morgan McSweeney
You've got dimensions and everything.
adding to pressure on the Prime Minister
So everything that's got a thing here, and then a bigger version, and a bigger version, then a bigger version, then a bigger version. They're dimensions.
And go. That wasn't the first, and it won't be the last, but it was the latest time that Kenny Baden called.
So there's dimensions everywhere you look.
She's not the only one. And it all goes back to that
If that makes sense.
decision made to appoint
It's like everything's got a process. Everything.
of the paedophile Jeffrey Epstein to the ambassador post in Washington DC. I know
In the life form,
in the process, the timeline of all of this, who did
not in the physical.
all of that. But it does really matter why, because
Like you couldn't do that. What I've just said with
about the Prime
a cup.
Minister's judgment and his leadership.
Could you?
The government was supposed to be led by the North Star of accountability.
Give me a minute.
The House has gone very, very wrong. Well, Penny Baker summed it up in the Commons fast statement. He promised them
I've been consuming a lot of butter lately, so that's smelling kinda a buttery. You know what I'm saying? Yes, hope you're cool. Do you smell your farts, love?
His backbenchers
Fucking great, aren't they? What's your Then again, how old are you, Hope?
Due process.
Mid-20s, mid-30s. You've had your fucking fart strings snapped, haven't you?
Take responsibility.
You haven't farted for years, have you, sweet cheeks? Hey?
Please, just to go back to the process.
Silent but deadly.
Does matter is that if a Prime Minister
I'll chew in it, love.
misled Parliament,
Smells like a dead fucking rat. Can you get a little whistle? The sound effects.
Prime Minister had a solid defence. He said he didn't know he mislead
What's up, young gunner lad?
Parliament.
You're gunning young. Yes, Bagsy. Happy go lucky. Hope saying stop it. Well, you know, Hope. You're either a giver or a taker. What are you, Hope, baby? What's up, Miz? Silent and violent, you know that, lad. Deadly. Deadly, lad. Decapitating. Hey.
Ironic that, isn't it? Because
Leave your knees wobbly.
himself said on Monday in the Commons that he was
Hope saying waiting for you. Waiting for me, what?
listen,
To fart? You're into me farts, Hope.
but he hasn't resigned.
You know there's strength in there when you're hearing my farts, don't you, girl?
And for others,
You know I've got a good 30, 40 years still left on the nest.
Ollie Robbins made
That's why you're interested, sweet cheeks, innit?
that cost Ollie Robbins his job.
Hey.
And look, this is a
You want me to come in and fix you up, eh?
because they've got physical elections coming
Few
up.
leaks here, a few leaks there. Boom, boom, boom. Let me grab you by the hair.
The response from the party
Yes, Kim.
might not have been as forgiving as it has this week.
I'm getting a semi on just thinking about you, love. Don't even know your age. You better be over 30 and not have a fucking moustache. And don't wear leather jackets on the sly. Can't stand a bird in a fucking leather jacket, you know. Seeing a bird in a leather jacket just makes me think, biker. Fuck that.
Being tested, global instability, demand alliances, clear values, and then he talks about
That's it, Fairy Queen. Fucking biker.
our resilience at home and abroad.
Listen,
We must
don't
be
be a
clear
shit in
about
a twist. You got 50 men there and 3 birds.
war in the Middle East,
And they all fucking love each other.
forces at home,
And you just know.
division and so on.
You know.
Stand up
You've been on an estate. You know how them girls are when they're amongst a group of fucking men most of their lives. Don't yous? Let's have it right. Come on. Yeah.
Tomorrow it's the turn of Cabinet, or she is the
You
first
fucking know.
at the
Nothing changes.
office.
It's not like they become virgins in the adult years.
Debacle.
Just get better at what the fuck they're doing, don't they?
We learned last week, and I think she had
Fucking wheelies all over the gaff.
Then next Tuesday.
Yes, Bagsy lad. Look, Bagsy having a scream. Go on, Bagsy lad. You're always in here representing with the true badge. Nice one, lad.
Ollie Robbins to just
Do you want to share half the bitter with me tomorrow on a bevy?
that's the Mandelson appointment. Sir Philip Barton, Ollie Robbins' previous
That voice, someone will imitate it. People are already imitating it.
were advised against the Mandelson appointment.
That little voice there, it's funny, innit? Been doing it for years, has me kids in stitches, so it must get used laughing.
All this while was a cabinet backlash.
Apparently,
At the cabinet meeting on Tuesday, we learned cabinet turning against the PM plans.
The Guardian says the PM is isolated as cabinet division.
lad, you're playing Monopoly or something, aren't you, right?
Scandal.
You're playing Monopoly or something, you lad.
Questions at cabinet.
Monopoly's good, mate. When you're in fucking jail, you're sat there playing it with your family, lad.
Is the person who
Aren't
found
you?
out, looking through the paperwork that
We used to play it with money,
to the humble address that the veteran
real money.
brilliant.
I mean, I
Well, my ma did, the mates.
think to be pretty supportive.
My ma had this little gambling den in the kitchen. All her mates would come round and play poker. Like that. Bar 6 women in the kitchen like that. You'd have some puff. Oh, like some little fat one. Hey, Jan, you're always... Shut up. What the fuck, where'd you come from? First state I've ever seen some little half fella. Hey, got you fucking wrongin'.
And those are the ones who pass this information
Where'd you get him, man? Oh, he works in the pub, I work. Does he? Yeah, the fucking weird cunt, bring him round here. Yes, Fairy Queen, saying, oh, fuck off, Fairy Queen girl. Come on, have some fucking humour. Where's your humour? You're one of them as a baby wants to start battering your husband, aren't you? Fucking hell, Fairy Queen, you call yourself Fairy? Hey, have a bevy, fucking blitz your fucking fella. Hey, bouncing ashtrays off his fucking fod and everything.
I don't think he'll try and remain loyal, but
You just know Fairy Queen's got one of them ashtrays, don't you? She's got a royal family ashtray. Like Jimmy Royal's been in a Ken for a year. Yes, Lulu. Is that his name? Not Jimmy Royal, is it? Or whatever. Jimmy Sarbuck. No, it's not Jimmy Sarbuck, is it? Jimmy off Coronation Street years old. Jimmy the Docker. No, not Jimmy Corkill. Get him mixed up with him, that. Jimmy Corkill's got breath like a scone without the butter, with thick milk to swallow it down. Oh well, Gaza. I'm feeling blessed more and more and more and more. Was you expecting me to say every day? Of course you was, because you're a dickhead. You're used to hearing that. Good evening, hope you're okay and well, says Ian. Hope, strawberries and cream. Look at you. Two of the worst things you can take to bed, you're taking to bed. Fuck's sake, yeah. You must be in your mid-50s. You're in your mid-50s, Hope? You're looking at me thinking, he'd destroy me behind my fella's back. But where would I meet him? And how would I do it on the sly? I know what you're thinking, Hope. Them lips don't fool me, sweet cheeks. I know you, seen your type before. Diddle-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Chase moles off the feds and that, aren't you, girl? I've had loads of birds like you, girl. And gangster bit, man. Taking chase snacks, you got a joint. Hope saying promises. I don't make promises I don't keep, mate. That's why I've never promised you fuck all, mate. Don't even know you. You're the lunatic. You're coming in here, going on like you know me, and like I know you. There's only one person that sounds like a fucking lunatic here, mate. How are you, Granty boy? Have you been watching, lad? Come in to watch me for your last 10 minutes, is it? Young gunner, I don't blame you. I'm not a regular, I'm not consistent, am I? I've become inconsistent on purpose, haven't I? When I become consistent again, it just goes dead fast again. So I'm learning how to control the speed of time without you understanding it. If you want your life to last longer than everyone else's, don't do fuck all. Why? Your days will go dead slow, and their days will go dead fast.
Less than an hour before it was announced last week, a series of Israeli airstrikes destroyed.
It's all how you feel it and all how you see it. If you think your life's going slow, your life will go slow as fuck. Straight up. You know it yourselves. When you're not doing fuck all with your life, how slow is it going? When you're doing something with your life, how fast is it going? when you're not doing fuck all for a few days, your life's shit, going slow. When you've got something to do and in a few days, it's done, isn't it? Time flies when you're having fun, that's what they say. The clock stands still for no one. It just goes fast or slow. When I want to take my time, I'll go slow. Don't you? Anyway, think about what I've just said there. It's a valid fucking point, and I think it works. Why? Because look, in this space of time, 24 hours is 24 hours.
People come here to smoke shisha, to eat at Chop's Diner.
But if I go into my gaming, I can do 36 hours in 24 hours. That makes sense to you?
Still searching for Hijazi's nephew and one
it's weird, I got on it the other day.
And it is exhausting work.
So for example, I've done 560 hours on this computer.
Now, in her 20s, she had tried to hijack
And I've had the computer
in Athens airport, and she'd been
since January.
and finally exchanged in a prisoner swap. She had been living in
January, February, March, April.
We don't know if she was
So let's say 16 weeks. How many hours is in 16 weeks?
Do you think that they targeted this building because of your aunt?
So we don't know what they think, but they keep a grudge. They might have, because there's only
Let's see.
There's no warriors, no infrastructure, there's nothing. It's a building. And how is it civilians, everybody, you've been here, you've seen.
We moved to another strike site nearby, again in a residential area, where a journalist and 2 other civilians had been killed. When we hear an announcement of the funeral service for someone pulled from the rubble just after he left. It is Hassan Hijazi's nephew, Abu Dahab he was called.
Bloody hell, there's
Because of what he would
2,190 hours in 3 months.
written on his uncle's face.
So that fairy doesn't work then, does it? Stop being sitting there thinking I'll just crack something fucking ages. You think about that again?
Many of Israel's wars on their land killed in the last hour of this war. Sky News, entire Lebanon.
But let me make sense of this, right?
Now, coming up, the controversial film set to bring in a fortune for Michael Jackson's estate, despite...
No, it must be right, mustn't it? If I play 6 hours on that and start at 5 o'clock, it's going to finish at 11, isn't it?
Has limescale turned your bathroom into a lime fail?
It's mad how I worked that out the other day, mate.
It effortlessly eliminates...
How the fuck did I get to that calculation the other day then, like that?
With just a spray and a wipe. And helps stop...
Because it was like when I'm gaming,
Get rid of those water bars.
I'm doing 24 hours on gaming before 24 hours a day. Yeah, does that make sense? That's what it felt like. That's the calculation I came up with the other day for some reason. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it seems like... It seems to me like them 500 hours or something I've done was done in the game, not out here. That makes sense. That's the way it feels. Sunset vibes. How are you, lad? That's how I'm just questioning time a lot. And you don't question time, do you? Unless it's like, oh, I'm going to bed. Yes, Jen, Granty boy. Do you understand? A lot of you aren't questioning time, eyes. I've been playing with it for years, haven't I? And then when I stopped living by the clock, that's fucking with time. Yes, Mickey. So You know when I stopped, I told you, didn't I? I stopped living by the clock. Why? Because I'm not working. So I thought, well, I'm not doing nothing else, so let's give it a go. So when I was tired, I'd go to bed, regardless of what time it was. If it was 11:30 in the morning, I'd go to bed and wake up at 7 in the evening and have my breakfast and go to the gym. And then my day would start at 7 in the evening. And then if I fell asleep at 6 in the morning, then woke up at 3, I'd wake up, have my breakfast, go to the gym, and then that's my day kicking in at 3. And that's the way it was for a good fucking year and a half. That's why you see me doing mad hours and doing all fucking mad crazy shit. I managed to get myself back into a little routine for a few weeks, just gone there. But now I'm bang right back out of it again. But I'm still battling because it's horrendous not being in sync with society. And because I tapped out the way yous are, I'm not fitting in with none of yous. Because of the timing. Yeah, look, if you're on the benefits, I tell you to try this, but don't. I'm not even gonna recommend it for some of yous, mate. Why? Because you'll end up fucking. You won't handle it. Yes, Tony, you. You won't handle it, mate.
Now, 17 years after his death, a new film about Michael Jackson is being released and it is already causing some controversy.
Yeah, because they're trying to write him off again, aren't they? Cause they killed him. Killed him, mate. Whitney Houston,
Well, the movie
Prince.
The singer's
Is Prince dead?
rise to global fame has been produced by family members.
Look how much they've made since they died, like.
Abuse allegations that dominated the end of
Tina
his
Turner
life.
was another one.
Has been in subsequent documentaries, if you remember. It is estimated.
Who else? John Lennon. Who owns the rights to Imagine? Is it Paul McCartney or is it the Jews? Well, Paul McCartney is a Fabian, isn't he?
I think it is very wrong that this
Yes, KC, he's a Fabian, that Paul McCartney, that.
commissioners of Leaving Neverland,
Why aren't Freemasons classed as a criminal organisation when they've got
which two young
criminals from organisations in there?
serious sexual assault and rape by Jackson.
Yes, KC, valid question, isn't it?
I cannot describe
Yes, miss.
how their lives were utterly ruined. One of them claims that he was 7
Valid question, isn't it?
and we know that
Why is the Freemason movement not classed as a criminal organisation
and even if you were
when it's got
the most naive person
most of the serious organised criminals from your city involved with it?
it's known that he's admitted
So let's think about this, right?
he regularly slept
If you had an organised crime group out here that was dealing drugs and all this, and police was working with them or associating with them,
for the period during
right? So when you've got loads of police involved in Freemasonry,
I think it's wrong and ridiculous.
and now you've got some of the most dangerous gangsters from your city involved in the same community,
So serious
what the fuck's that?
we wouldn't go
Is that not?
about
Is that not an opportunity for corruption?
about his great work
Of course it is.
and his marathon running.
Do you believe that there's been no corruption coming from that way? Of course the fucking has. En masse, mate.
$1 billion out of this.
Isn't it?
Jackson died.
En masse, mate. What's that mean?
All the scandals.
You know,
His estate
a lot of them.
millions of debt. Now it's worth
You know, if you go and
dollars and will be worth more. I will not see this.
do mass murder, you know, you want 12 bodies at least, won't you?
Said in terms of Jackson at the time, suggesting that
Yes, Lol Star, KC, Tony. You want a dozen. Like a dozen eggs, lad.
You know, clearly that's utterly disputed by the people using that for that documentary. Adam, is it wrong, do you think, to
I know it reminds me of this thing I used to do when I was a kid. Psst, psst, chick, chick. That.
But we already had one viewer message.
Got a similar vibe, hasn't it?
Saying, I went to see the film tonight and I really enjoyed it. And
Psst, psst,
people enjoy Michael Jackson's work. There are many people who regard him as a genius of pop music.
Sounds similar, doesn't it?
People are still listening to music.
You okay, pal? Fucking right. What? Have you never done that?
You stop looking at Eric Gill's artwork and statues because he was a child abuser. Really, you don't. I think the artwork stands separately from the...
Yes, Lone Star, Paddy the Paddy, Hope. Didn't you used to do that when you were kids? All the girls used to do that to me. Hey, Darren. Psst, psst, chick, chick. What the fuck? I used to go dead red. I used to have a little white afro. Well, I used to have like a little fuzzy head. You know where I used to rock when I was a kid because of the trauma? My hair would never grow flat, so it would grow like a microphone. Little chubby kid. And when a bird done that to me, I just go, big red cheeks, nothing. Run down there like that. I used to be that kid stuck in the pram and my ma's mate to be going, ah, isn't he lovely, Jan? Look at the chubby cheeks on him. What the fuck? I've got the farts. Haven't had the farts for ages, so I might be letting a lot out tonight. Little skiddy Dazza G. Little turtle's head maybe. I've just got a new laugh. I've just invented a new laugh. Yes, Hope. Happy-go-lucky Jen. Do you wish you could fart like me, girls? I know you girls just wish you could fart like me. Innit? Of fucking course yous do. Lone Star, I'm worse than you. My farts aren't worse. My farts are fucking potent. You're like Sensei. I'm like fucking chubbies. Yes, Casey. Jen. Feel like I fried the hairs in my nose with that fart. You know, when you syringe the pigs and your nakes and it stinks. Yes, Mars. 150 fam. No, let them pure 50s off, kid. Me saying, man are the best. Don't start asking for a competition. Put them in a jar and sell them. Fuck that. Smoke them, girl. Yes, Ryan and Zeus.
You know, by the standards of what this whole process has cost the
Fuck that, girl. Fucking smoke these to myself. Bang them in a jar and sell them. Fuck that, lad. Bang them in a fucking cone. Smoke it, lad. Oh, lad, you don't know what the fuck's in you. Trust me, lad. I'll drag you down the kitchen and share a split with you and go off your bonnet. How are you, Paula, girl? Fucking hell. You still crying off that chew? Saying these sweet cheeks. That's what I mean. I get a chew off a bird, mate. I leave them crying. Yeah, shit, that's what it's like.
Story, and I think a lot of people will look at that sum of money, and I mean, this is costing us billions, and what we shouldn't forget is that when Starmer came in,
I've got some nerves. How are you, Wendy? You alright, love?
We weren't just going to get our friends
Have you had a blast of a time this evening?
on the beach before they got here. And
I know what half of you single ladies do straight after Coronation Street before you watch Dazza Jabby.
the gangs.
You check on the batteries, you get it all charged up for bedtime.
People coming into this country.
Casey saying a wink. You know what I'm saying, Casey. That wink means a lot to you, doesn't it, sweet cheeks? Do you want one just for you? From the left.
Statistics were released this week saying that
Yeah, I'm double jointed.
on the level last year, which may be because of Siobhan and Mahmood talking about,
You can only do that if you're double jointed.
but it's still at a very high level.
Yes, it's also inside the
Yes, Hope girl.
quiet business.
Hope you're having too much fun. I'm going to end up blocking you.
The suggestion is that
Here for a boutique.
additional companies
Good stuff, Wendy, love. I've enjoyed listening to you as always. It's right, Fairy Queen. It's all jokes, mate.
but the public look
It's all jokes, lah. Let's get rid of the cat heads that don't belong in here. You know, the smell bags from Maiton and Lark Lane. Little scumbags. The Kipper James, lah. The breath on them.
But the numbers are still very
You got a breath like a snake.
many voters
Ignore them, Kerry.
to reform.
It's the creatures.
You're saying, well, we'll just
The ones with no belong.
come back to where
The one with no belong.
they have achieved something.
Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. What time is it? Oh,
The vote goes
probably being sent over by the stalker in Carbony. You know, that ghost. Anyone?
okay, let's show the Financial Times because we know
Anyone will do.
thing for the government. The other one is, you know, how to
Anyway,
for all of us and how to balance
I think I'm putting the weights on people.
the tax rate.
All in good places, you know, I'm not coming a fucking ming.
All in the UK,
The arms are starting to develop properly.
rich country,
I'm on the protein now, so you'll see me get a little bit more.
which happened when Rachel Reeves was in Washington. That our tax has gone up so much.
I've made it me thing to get a Kentucky in me every day.
Where else would you go if the headroom squeezes once again?
What lucky fucker am I?
Yeah, I mean, it's
One lucky motherfucker. Trust me, lad.
tax burden on workers is
I'll get your Mars knickers off with a little box of popcorn, kid.
to expand and employ more people. So that
I'll get your Mara saver, lad.
also in the Financial Times today, there's
A little fillet burger meal with poppers on there. 10 minutes later, alligator, your Mars chomping on me bombzoolis, lad. I call them bombzoolis, like, so like cannonballs.
in his view, needs a conservative type government.
Like, whack your ma with these, lad, she's getting a black eye.
You have to choose. You can't have both.
She's getting a fractured cheekbone.
Isn't it actually? Coming up with lots more of the newspapers to talk about.
Off me bombzoolis, lad. You got Royston saying, are you the hardest geezer TikTok? Ask your bird how hard it gets, lad. Then come back to me. Until then, you're a dickhead. Why? Because your bird's getting throttled off all sorts on TikTok and you don't know about it. Proper hard. Is that what she said, lad? That what your bird said? It's proper hard. Yeah, she is, mate. She's right. I'm not going to deny that. Your bird's right, lad. Your bird's right most of the time. Every time your bird's told me something, she's been fucking bang on about you, lad. My fella's a gobshite, I know. My fella likes to take her up the backside, I know. My fella's got a boyfriend. Alright, girl, you don't need to tell me all this. Just chew it and get back to him. Make him his dinner. Don't get offended, lad. You know, it is what it is. We've got to share these things. Men are men, and unless we speak to each other, things aren't going to get better, lad. So chill out, Royston, lad. Just get your head down, take your meds or something.
Always discreet range, like boutique black or classic white.
Hello, hey. He's probably going to try and get me fucking platform shut down, people, so I'll take that and leg it while I've still got time to get on my live tomorrow morning. If this was Fanny Juice now, I'd be getting drunk.
Just got that's the way this picture been swing. First and with the design, shorter cycle. Better on order, better on
It's not though, it's water, it's unfucked.
fast, just got the
See you tomorrow. Peace out till 5 shows.